Hi, my name is Cash from Cloud Soldier, and in this video I'll be showing you how to deploy Azure VM with ON templates referencing Key Vault. That means we will provision a VM using ON template, which is JSON, using Visual Studio 2017, and referencing Key Vault means we will also create a Key Vault in our Azure portal, and we create a secret in that Key Vault. Secret is exactly the same, it means as password, and we will use that password which is stored in Key Vault, and we'll reference that secret in that virtual machine we will be providing using Visual Studio. And I will show you all this in a demo. And we will see the properties of the secret. We will allow or enable access to Azure Resource Manager for template deployment. That means in the secret settings, there's a checkbox. We will tick that. That means it will allow Azure Resource Manager for template deployment. We will create a store. These are a prerequisite. We will create a storage account, a simple basic one, a virtual network VNet in our Azure, basic one again. I'm not going to explain to you what is UDR and IP addressing on that, just simple clearance. And then we'll create a new project in Visual Studio 17, provisioning resources such as VM, which we'll be doing this time. And we will edit parameters. Yes, then we'll create a project in Visual Studio. And in this one, we'll edit some parameters like giving a virtual machine name, and you'll see things in there. And then we'll use a password where we stored in our Key Vault. And in the end, we'll see our output in Visual Portal. Okay, let's get cracking. So this is my portal. If we go to all services and create a Key Vault, as you can see, search in the all services, whatever you want to deploy, you can search it and it comes back. And this yellow star sign means you made it favorite, and it comes on your left hand side. Should be here exactly. Look, if I clicked over there, same thing. Click add key vaults. Just call it cache key vault and add resources, and we just create a new resource. Okay, RG. Sorry. My apologies. Click new, call it cache RG. I got distracted a little bit, some noise coming from background. Okay, just leave it as simple. Click create. It will take a couple of seconds to create it, and after, as soon as you create it, we will create some secret storage account in a virtual network. Oops, what happened there? Yeah, it is creating. All right, and deployment in progress. If you go to resource, now deployment has been created. As you can see that the vault name is cache key vault, and this is the URI. And just remember that when somebody asks what is URI of your key vault, so this is the URI, and this is the key vault name. Now we're gonna create a secret. Go to secret, create a secret. We call it just say cache secret. As you can see, green tick is there. That means available. Has to be unique. Give it a value like means password. So we call it say London 123, and just leaves a default create. It's created quickly. Go to secret. Go to secret again. You can see all the properties when it was created, when it was updated, the secret identifier, enable, activation date, and all that. You can see the secret value which we created, the password. So this password we'll be using when we create our virtual machine using Visual Studio 2017. Okay, that's fine. Now, what was the next step we have to do? We have to create a storage account. Again, go to all services, create type storage. The reason I'm doing step by step, because in some videos they say, oh, we have already created a storage account, we already have this key vaults installed, we already have this project installed, and sometimes this teething problem, like new guys, they don't know where to go and they get stuck for hours and hours, and that video is really hopeless for me if they don't show you everything what they're doing. So that's my agenda, to show you every single, maybe you know already, maybe it's a bit naive, but that's the way I teach my students. You go to storage student accounts, click add. We use a existing resource group which we created earlier. We call it, say, cache storage no, it's been taken already. OUNT try, maybe it's taken already. Oh no, this is good. Okay, I prefer UK South and just leave it as a standard. Review and validation passed. Submitting deployment. There's deployment underway, as you can see that. Deployment of resource groups cache is in progress. You can click that and see what's been created. So accepted, it's still creating, as you can see that. Meanwhile, this is happening, we go to all services and create virtual network. So click virtual network, click add, call it cache vnet. We give this address. As I said, I'm not be explaining to you at the moment about virtual network, but I'm giving this private IP addressing. Should work, yes, work. Select resourcing group, network location south, subnet, we call it cache subnet or subnet 1. Same range again, 10.0.0 slash 26. Oops, did I miss 10? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Leave it all this protection and all that. Click create. If you go to all resources and see what has been created, now you can see that storage account has been created, and VNet has been created, and key vault has been created. Now we'll go to our Visual Studio. Just type in Visual Studio, right click, run as administrator. Yes, just creating. Now we'll create a project and provision that resources using ARM template. Go to File, click New Project, Azure Resource Group. Okay, one, and this is location. You can have any location you want. Click. Yep, that's right. Okay, and we choose blank template this time, and click OK, and it's creating the project for us. Here we go. So this project's been loaded, and go to JSON, Azure deploy.json. As you can see that this is a JSON outline. This is an extension you can add in your Visual Studio. This shows you how many parameters, variables, or outputs. This is a schema, as you know that you got which is mandatory, parameters mandatory, resources parameters not mandatory, resources mandatory. So what we'll do, we'll add some the virtual machine. So if you go to resources, right click, add new resource, and go to where is virtual machine. I can't see. I don't know where it is. This is Ubuntu one. Yes, we have Ubuntu machine. We call it cache VM. Storage account as we created before. Select from subscription. use my account, not the work one. So you can see it automatically populated my cache RD account and other resources. Click OK. Oops, and the prompts we created a virtual network also. Go back to this, it will automatically populate. As you can see, they're all done. Click OK. Click Add. Bingo. As you can see, this is happening. It's populate everything, all the settings. So the next step is what we're going to do. We're going to deploy this. Yeah, before this, sorry about that. I forgot to tell you. There's a one setting in the secret. If you go to Cache Key Vault again, and Cache Key Vault again, in the secret section, we click that, and where is that? Our resource cache secrets. Sorry, my apologies. When you're going to cache secrets and then go to access policies, in access policies, click to show advanced access policy. You have to check mark this before we go to Visual Studio. All the exercise we did. This will enable Azure Resource Manager for template deployment. What does this mean? Specify whether Azure is permitted to retrieve secrets from the Key Vault. So this will allow to get the secrets from Key Vault and provision in the virtual machine which we are provisioning. That's the I want to show. Okay, now we go back to our Visual Studio. As you can see, all that implemented. Now we will edit some parameters. If we go to and right click deploy and click new, and we do some editing here. So just populating my resource group. I'll use this resource group. Edit parameters. Okay, now you can create machine over here. Just call it test machine, or username, call it test user, whatever you want to call it. Admin password, this is the part. As you can see, save this value in Key Vault. So we use that Key Vault. So it's just extracting that value which we did before. As you can see that we created a secret called cache secret. Click OK. The Key Vault is not a name. Oh, see, we did a mistake. I think you should pick up now. What we did not save it. That's it. We do it back again and try. Would you like to enable student? Just no. Try again. Yes. Okay, that's it, done. Click save and deploy. As you can see that it's deploying now. So just nearly there, and while it's deploying it, so what we have done, we created a Key Vault, we created a secret, we checked the properties of a secret and allow enable, which we did just now. We created a storage account, we created a VNet, we created a new project and deployed our resources, and we added the parameter to give a name of a machine and a username, and we allowed to use this Key Vault secret from the Azure portal, and we'll see the output in the end now. If we just go back again, to our Visual Studio, and still deploying it. So as if we go to our Azure portal again and go to all resources, we can see things happening now. As you can see now, before we had only Vault, storage account, and VNet. Now you can see it's deploying test machines. It's test machine networking. Refresh again. It will keep doing more things with just few minutes. I will pause that for a second. Right, after a pause, you can see that the output in the Azure, Visual Studio, you can see a successfully deployed template Azure deploy JSON to resource group RG. If you go to our, as you can see, refresh again, all is working now. If you go to our virtual machine, test machine, you can see all the properties all working fine. You've got the IP address 10.0.0.4, the subnet is there, and you can cache RG. You can connect it if you want to. If you want to create another machine, go to your machine and again click deploy new, and in this case again it's just populating, and edit parameters, and you can call it test machine 1, same user, and it will save again and deploy again. It will. So I'm sorry. I hope this video is very beneficial for you. What we have done in this video, we created a virtual machine using ARM templates, using a key vault, and created a secret in there and used a secret in the virtual machine. Thank you very much. Goodbye.